All right, so let's dig into some of the new Copilot features that we've released, and maybe how that sets us apart from other AI technologies in the software development space. Um, so, uh, well, Salvo, first, I'd like to hear from you, what Pieces Copilot is. And just broadly, I know we'll go into some more details here in a second, but, in our last AMA, we talked about how Pieces Copilot can augment the workflows of both individual and enterprise developers. So, here we'll be talking more in depth about some of our brand new features, but why don't you give us a rundown of what Pieces Copilot is and how some of these new features can help augment your workflow across some of the developers' tools.
Yeah, so our co-pilot efforts have really been about proactivity and access of the things you have saved, right? And so a lot of developers are starting to include generative AI throughout their workflows, right? So that's problem solving, debugging, generating code, and just moving faster. And we are interested in building a co-pilot that not only helps you write code, but also interact with your workflow at large. So today, we've made it really amazing to save things to pieces, and you can search for those things and whatnot. But one of the ways that we look at our Copilot is how do you interact with these materials? Obviously, to generate code, but beyond that, how do you interact with who these materials are related to? So your Copilot understanding your team and what people work on and how that team operates. And then the other coordinated point is when you are working on things. So you've probably seen the workflow activity inside of the Pieces app. But picking up where you left off and kind of getting back into flow is a really, really nice task that we're making the Copilot available at. What was I doing yesterday? Where did I leave off? What are important things to solve today? So a Copilot not only understanding the code you're trying to write, but also what you're trying to build and the people you need to interact with, what you were doing, in this research cycle and how that informs the decisions that were made. And so, capturing that context, accessing it, and enabling the Copilot to serve that back to you in a natural conversational format is the name of the game for us.